Hey there! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the wild world of narcissists, and we're going to answer a big question. What do they do when they realize you've finally stopped your heart for good? Now, that might sound intense, but trust me, this one is going to surprise you. If you've ever had a run-in with a narcissist, you probably know that they hate losing control. It's like their biggest nightmare. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive into the 10 things that will make even the most confident narcissist freak out when they realize you're really done with them. 1. Breaking their illusion. First up, let's talk about shattering their illusion. Narcissists live in this fantasy world where they are always in control. It's all about them, right? But when you stop playing along and see through their lies, oh boy, they lose it. It's like you're popping their carefully crafted bubble. When you see who they really are, their defenses go up faster than you can say manipulation. 2. Exposing their vulnerability. Next, underneath that whole I'm perfect act, they're terrified of looking weak. They'll never show it, but they live in fear of people seeing the real them. You know, the one that isn't so strong and untouchable. The moment you realize that their confidence is just a mask, they spiral. Their worst fear is you seeing their true fragile self, and once you do, it's game over. 3. Taking back your power. Now, let's talk about what happens when you start taking back your power. Narcissists crave control. It's like oxygen for them. So when you stop letting them run the show and start setting boundaries, they panic. Suddenly, they're not in charge anymore, and trust me, they hate that. You standing up for yourself? It's one of the biggest power moves you can make. 4. Standing up against their authority. If you've ever felt trapped in a narcissist's web of control, this one's for you. When you stand up against their authority and refuse to bow to their power plays, they really start to crack. They need you to be submissive, so when you push back, their whole game plan starts to crumble. The stronger you stand, the weaker they become. 5. Criticizing them, carefully. Now, a word of warning. Criticizing a narcissist, especially about things like their looks or skills, is risky business. They're super sensitive to anything that threatens their ego, so if you go there, be prepared for a meltdown. But here's the thing. If you handle it right, you can expose those cracks in their armor. Just be smart about it, okay? 6. Shutting down their victim act. Narcissists love to play the victim. Everything is always someone else's fault, right? But when you stop buying into their sob stories and refuse to let them manipulate you emotionally, it shakes them. They want sympathy without accountability. But guess what? You're not responsible for fixing them or their problems. It's not your job to be their emotional support system. 7. Refusing to praise them. Narcissists need constant praise. It's like their fuel. So what happens when you stop feeding their ego? They panic. They'll do anything to get you to validate them again. Maybe even throw a tantrum or use emotional blackmail. But here's the truth. You don't owe them constant compliments. Your love, time, and energy? That's all yours to decide how to give. 8. Staying calm in their chaos. Narcissists love chaos. They thrive on drama. But when you keep calm and don't get sucked into their storm, they lose control. They want you to react to be scared, but when you stay cool, it throws them off. Their whole game is about getting a reaction, so when you don't give them one, they're left powerless. 9. Walking away for good. Here's where it really hurts them. When you walk away for good, narcissists rarely let go first because they always want to stay in control. But when you finally cut them off, they're left reeling. They'll try to manipulate, guilt trip, or even pretend like they don't care. But deep down, that loss of control eats away at them. 10. Ignoring their attempts to win you back. When you leave, don't be surprised if they try everything to get you back. Calls, texts, showing up unannounced. They'll go all out to regain control. But you've got to stay strong. They're just trying to pull you back into their game, and once you've escaped, you don't want to get sucked back in. So there you have it. 10 ways narcissists freak out when they realize you're done for good. The key takeaway? You have the power to break free. Narcissists might put up a tough front, but underneath, they're scared of losing control. And when you take that control back, they don't know what to do with themselves. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening content. And if you want to dive even deeper, check out our free guide and book a one-on-one session with us through the links below. You've got this. Stay strong, stay empowered, and until next time, take care.